Hey you guys, it's Dana. Welcome back to Decorate with Dana. So I had a lot of requests to film a video on how I'm going to sort through and what my thought process is behind what I want to keep and what I want to donate and what I want to sell of my fall decor. So I thought that I would make a video on that. I'm gonna go down and pull out all of my bins, and then we'll just I'll give you a glimpse of what's in there and just give you my thought process on how I'm going to clean it out, and then what I'll end up doing with what I no longer want to keep. And yeah, so that will just give you an idea of how I plan on decorating this year, and which those videos will be starting next week. And then it will also maybe just give you an idea of how I think about what I want to use, not necessarily even if you want to decorate completely differently than I do, just my thought process on deciding what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. So I hope that you enjoy this video. And then we're also going to make a cozy lasagna soup together tonight. It is 85 and like 1,000% humidity outside, but I'm just like craving all things fall, and one of the things I think of with fall is soup. So we are going to make a lasagna soup tonight. We will just like turn up the air conditioning, get it nice and cool in here, and enjoy a cozy bowl of soup. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Without further ado, I'm gonna get pulling out my bins, and then I will give you a glimpse of what we have. Okay, you guys, this is what I'm looking at, and I realized as I was pulling stuff out, so this is also Halloween, but this isn't like a Halloween video, but as I was pulling stuff out, I realized that a lot of this I didn't even use last year. I just would put back in the bin thinking I was going to use it, or even the year before. So that's going to generally be my rule. If I didn't use it last year or even 2 years, it's definitely going, because it means I don't love it enough to want to keep it, or maybe I love it but I just don't know where I would put it. So I have these two trees right here. Those I will definitely keep. I love, this was like a they're a little squished because they've been kind of stuffed away in the basement, so they have to be fluffed out. But this was like a fiddle leaf fig tree from Hearth and Hand, and I think it was last year, or maybe it was the year before, I DIY'd. I just took off all the leaves and I put these maple leaves on. I love that. Nice and neutral, but I am going for some vibrant colors also, but I love how neutral this is. And then this tree, again, needs to be fluffed really bad, but this tree was from Michael's like 2 years ago. I love it. I love the simplicity of it. I like the pot because I can stick it in a bigger pot, a more decorative pot. So I love that. I will keep that. This, I'm not so sure yet because I haven't decided how I'm going to decorate the front porch yet. So I will hold on to this because it's pretty generic and basic. You know, I have a couple of these wreaths, and if I don't love them, I'm just not going to keep them. I have some blankets and pillows, and then some pictures, but I do love this picture, even though I'm kind of over the signs with the words. So most of those I am going to get rid of, but I love I love landscape designs, but then this kind of is somewhat of a landscape design because it's, you know, it can be like a overall view of pumpkins in a patch or something. So I do love this picture. I will keep that. There, like I said, this is a lot of Halloween. A lot of Halloween I will keep because I only have, I think, 1 or 2 bins at the most of Halloween. Some are DIY signs. I probably will get rid of those. And then we'll just kind of go through these bins and see what we have left. I did not do, like you can do all orange and black, and those I had, but I'm just not the type that's going to go out and buy a million orange and black or red and green or whatever bins. When I have a bunch, I just put labels on the side with some blue masking tape just so I know what is in them. So anyways, we are just going to slowly start to go through this, and yeah, and you'll see what I end up keeping and what I don't. Also, my ultimate goal is to just get this down to maybe 3 bins at the most. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the trees, plus all these pillows. So 1 or 2 bins will definitely be Halloween, and then I would like to just get it down to 2 or 3 for the fall decor. So I'm definitely into more like natural florals and stuff. I think this was one that I got at IKEA a while ago, like a year or two ago. I'm going to keep this because not only can you hang this on a door or a wall or something, but it also makes a really pretty like centerpiece ring for a candle or something like that. So I am going to save this one. This one, I just don't love. I'm not gonna lie, I just really don't love it. I think it was from Target last year. This will probably go in the sell category because it is, you know, a nice quality wreath, but I'm not feeling it, so I'm not gonna keep it. I love these little faux baby's breath. I think this color is beautiful, so these are a definite keep, but I'm going to be very particular about like fake looking stuff. I just don't really want to keep everything that looks so fake. I do like these because they look kind of like dried hydrangeas, so I do love those. But I'm just going to go through here and get rid of what I don't love. I do love these. I love these little like maple stems, or maybe these are elm, I'm not even sure, but I do love the color of these. Love these dried florals. These are so pretty, and I love the deep burgundy brown color, so I'm definitely keeping these. I also love these hops stems. These are from Target, and I don't know, I think they're really realistic looking, and I also love the colors of them. I do like this. I think it's pretty and natural looking, but I am looking for just a little bit more color, so I am going to put this in the get rid of pile. Haven't decided if this will be a sell or not. We'll see. I love this. This goes along with those hops stems that I just put over here. This came from Target, so I'm going to keep this. I don't love this anymore. I used to really like it, but it's just looking a little fake to me now, so I'm going to put this in the sell. This is pretty, but I'm really cutting back on pumpkins, and I'm really looking for maybe more I don't know, like actual pumpkins, and not putting nearly as many out. So I think I'm going to put this in the do not keep pile. I'm feeling very indifferent about these. I like the colors, but it's just looking a little fake to me, so I'm not going to keep these, I don't think. A random mug. I probably will keep this one. We will see. So for this, I'll have a bin that has a lot of other mugs in it, I'm sure. I'm not sure how this one ended up in this bin, but I'm going to put all the mugs in one spot, and then I will go through and decide which ones I want to keep. I will keep these. These are just little pumpkin candles that came from, I think these were from Michael's. They're really cute, just little accent for little votive holders or something. So I will keep those. And then I have this little salt and pepper shaker. These are from Pottery Barn last year, so I will go ahead and keep these also. No idea what this is doing in here, but I will keep this because I do like it. And then I love this kind of soft brown look of this taper candle, so I will keep this also. I guess I will keep them for now. I'm on the fence if I love them or not, but I guess I'll keep them for now to see if I use them. And I'm probably not going to keep this stem. I know this is, yeah, I'm probably not going to keep this stem. I don't really love this one. This white pitberry wreath, I like it. I mean, I like this because you can use this any season. I do think it looks also really pretty in the winter time. So I'm going to keep this for now, and I'll see if I end up using it. I do think once I actually decorate, anything that I don't end up using, I am just going to get rid of. I'm not going to store it for another year. If I didn't use it this year, then I'm not going to keep it. I love this. So this is exactly the type of art that I love. It's a landscape. Look at this beautiful, like, fall looking sky. This does look like snow, but it would be perfect for even going into late fall. I love the little house. I love everything about this picture. Okay, so I am like super proud of myself. This doesn't look like a lot, but if we count, we only have 3 bins. And then I have a couple of other things that like just didn't fit back in the bins, but I'm not even sure I'm going to use them all. They were like a distinct possibility, so I didn't want to get rid of them yet. So I have blankets and a couple of pillows here I'm going to use, the trees that I showed you before, and then I just have 3 bins of decor. So I'm so happy. I went back and forth on these florals I love. They're some of my favorite, but if I was going to like keep these or not. And at first I had them in like the donate pile, but I decided to hold on to them in case I decide to use them. So some of this stuff I may not even use. So in that case, it should all easily fit in the 3 bins if I don't use all of this. And I bought very, very little actual only fall decor this year, so we should be able to fit it all back in here if I don't use everything. If not, I may have to pull out one more bin, but honestly I feel like 4 bins for a whole house isn't too bad. So I'm very proud of myself for that. Over here on these shelves I have some items that I'm going to be selling, that I'm going to be listing on Facebook Marketplace. So those are all, they look like a mess, but they're actually categorized because I'm going to be selling them in groups. Don't mind all this stuff over here. These are all extra bins for now. We got to clean up everything down here. And then this pile, this pillow, blanket, and then what's in this bin are for donation. So that is everything. I did actually clean out the Halloween stuff also, although there was very little to clean out in Halloween because I don't really have that much, so I probably will pretty much keep most of it, besides I think this little Ray Dunn bowl set and then this little Ray Dunn book box stack that is actually brand new. I never even used it, so I will sell that also. But yeah, so that is it, you guys. That is what I did. Like, I have all these pumpkins down here on this shelf over there, and there's a picture, are going to be one set, one lot. These 3 wreaths are another one. This one is separate. You know, it's one of those, like I said I was going to keep it, but, you know, I don't know. I'm going to list it, and if I can sell it, then great. And if I can't, then I may keep it and use it. I'm just not sure. But, and then this pumpkin tureen, this pumpkin cookie jar, and this pumpkin pie plate I like, but I'm just probably not going to be using. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell them rather than just store them. And then this little group is a lot of separate things to sell, like as a lot right here. So that is everything. Okay, so now we're going to make this lasagna soup for dinner. I will put the original recipe down in the description box. I do kind of tweak it a little bit. The original recipe calls for ground beef and sausage. I just use sausage. And I'm also kind of having the recipe. I'm not doing quite the full amount. So it calls for a 24-ounce jar of sauce, and I have 32-ounce one here, but it's about 3/4 of the way, or about 1/4 of the way gone, so that should be perfect. I have some baby spinach, garlic. I like the Jimmy Dean regular sausage. You can use spicy, whatever you want. I'm going to chop up a half an onion, lasagna noodles. I have oregano, parsley, red pepper flakes, salt and pepper, and then it calls for 7 cups of chicken broth, but since we are doing not quite half, I'm just tweaking it a little bit, and we also like it a little thicker. I think I'll just use 1. I have another one if I need to add a little bit of it. Okay, so while that's boiling, we're gonna make the cheese mixture, which just gets like scooped on top of the hot soup and it just melts into the soup. It is so delicious. So we just have some shredded mozzarella. I have some ricotta cheese and then some Parmesan. So we're gonna mix some of these in a bowl and just make a nice creamy mixture. And then I'm just going to put in my oven some of this roasted garlic artisan bread so we can use it to dip in the soup.